Hi guys, my name is Roger, and in this video I'm going to play with the assignable sliders of the MV-8000. I'm going to create a simple sound with the MV-8000 virtual synthesizer, sample that sound, create a track, a simple track, and then use the assignable slider to affect the sound. And I'll tell you something, you also can record those movements with the MV-8000. Curious? Here we go! So first we start with the virtual synthesizer. How to activate it? Well, very easy. You go to a MIDI channel and we choose here in the output design, we choose here MFX. So MFX. Now we go to the effects. And here with the effects you choose a sound and the routing needs to be on input. So we go to library and we can choose here some sounds. I just picked the first one. I say use this. And it's this sound. It's the sound of the virtual analog synthesizer. I'm going to edit that sound. And you see over here 7 blocks. I'm going to change over something here in block number 3. We see 2 oscillators, oscillator 1 and oscillator 2. And I'm going to change this wave to triangle. And you see over here course 12. This means it's 12 notes higher, and I will lower this. I'm going to lower it to -7 to have a 5th note. Now we go to block number 4, the VCF. In the mixer I will adjust the volume of both oscillators. Now they're equal. And over here I take down the resonance and I turn up the cutoff frequency. Yeah, something like this. Envelope depth 100. Let's put the decay 55. Yeah, nice. And I want to have an attack of that sound. I will adjust also the release to 100. Now we go to block number 5. And over here the depth on 50. And I will adjust the release also. Now it's ending better. Okay. I remove the sustain. Yeah. I remove the sustain. And I will turn up the decay. Yeah. Cool. Some attack. Perfect. I'm going to sample this sound. I will take out the delay because I don't want to sample the delay. And I leave the chorus for and the flanger for what it is. I go to sampling now. Sampling. I sample with a start trigger on level -36 and I will have it manually stopped. So here we go. Stop, 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 cancel. Because I want to have it resampled, so only internally. Stop. Here it is. Later on I will adjust the volume also. And I do quick assign, and I want to assign it to a patch. In this case I choose patch number 13. I make it a keyboard from 1 to 6. Now it's spread all over the keyboard. I do execute. So if we go now to this part, I choose part number 13. Here we have the sound. Okay. And I'm going now to instruments, I'm going to edit the patch. So patch edit. I go to partial edit and the level a little bit more down. And I also adjust the release time. I want to have a little bit longer release. Okay, and in the amplifier, no, in the filter, I will turn on the filter because later on I want to use the assignable sliders to adjust the filter, the cutoff, and the resonance. So I say on. Type LPF on. Cool. So I'm done now with the sound. And now I go to System and I go to the sliders. Over here in the sliders you see several CCs, several control changes. Volume, pan, reverb, chorus, cutoff, resonance, attack, and release. Now I can control with my assignable sliders this sound. The sound which I've created with the internal synthesizer, sampled, is now controllable by the assignable sliders with these parameters. I already created a track and I'm going to play the track, and in the background you will hear the TR8 synced to the MV-8000. So here we go. So this is the sound created with the MV-8000. I turn on the button of the assignable sliders. And now I can use the assignable sliders to adjust the sound. On number 3, we have the reverb. Okay. Check it out. How cool is this? Here we go. Again. And also the reverb. The delay. I will adjust slide number 6. The resonance. And now number 5. The cutoff frequency. And now the attack and the release. How cool is this? Very cool, very cool. And you know what? I also can record my movements. So I create another MIDI track, add MIDI track, with the same patch number, but I'm not going to play my keyboard, I'm going to use the assignable sliders. Now it's recorded. If I go to the event list, of course you can't do it with recording. Let me stop it, play. So now we see here the adjustments, the movements of the assignable sliders recorded by the MV-8000. And I can mute it. So now the sound is not affected, and if I unmute it, it's affected again. So how cool is this? Okay, guys? This was it. Just a simple explanation about how to use the synthesizer, the internal synthesizer of the MV-8000, and then using the assignable sliders to affect the sound in your recordings. Thank you for watching. We see each other next time. And thank you for subscribing and following me. Okay, thank you guys. Bye bye. Bye bye.